London Real, sponsored by Bulletproof Coffee.
So I read about people that had the power of telepathy. And I said, gee, if we can do that, the hell with science. So we invited a guy over from India, and I said, can you read my mind? He said, any time. I never use a telephone. I said, if you read my mind once, I will shout it from the highest towers. He says, well, I do it all the time. I said, just suppose I'm thinking about something technical. He says, I won't use your words, but I will describe what happens. I said, that's fair enough. So I pictured a little white mouse about this size, eating an elephant, not getting any larger, and walking out of the room. If he got that, there's telepathy, because it's outside the box. Normal people think of their brother-in-law or their wives or their kids. Well, when he talked to a 73-year-old woman, the same guy, he says, there's been a death in the family the past 3 months or 3 years. She says, yes. When everybody's 73, there's always a death in the family.
So did he read your mind?
So he used probability.
Okay.
He wasn't a bad guy, he just thought he had special powers.
But he didn't?
No.
Okay.
So I invited people that had the power of telepathy in my house. And this guy sent his wife into my bedroom. I never saw them before. And he said to me, just get one of your own books on presidents. So I picked James Fillmore. I just didn't even mention his name. I pointed to the picture. It said James Fillmore. And he said, honey, you can come out of the room. And she came out. She said, I see a politician with hair puffs on the side of his face. And his name is James Fillmore. Well, I didn't know how he did that, but I went to the library and got out some books on magicians, how they work. Sitting like this means Kennedy. This James Fillmore. So whatever position he assumes, he communicates with his wife exactly.
Yeah, it's called the Black Mirror technique.
Yeah, but if you don't know that,
It looks
you say,
amazing.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Then I had another guy come over. He said, I'm going to convince you of telepathy. He says, get yourself a picture of movie actors. So I got my own book, and I pointed to Cary Grant. He's an Englishman actor in those days. And I pointed to Cary Grant, didn't mention his name. He said, now call this guy in England. His name is Throckmorton. He'll tell you who you pointed to. So I called Mr. on my phone. I never saw the guy before. And he says, I see a skinny, tall English actor. His name is Cary Grant. Do you know how that's done? He has a friend in England named Smith. If you ask for Cary Grant, or you ask for anybody, he has a list of names. When you ask for Mr. Fillmore, it's John Birch. If you ask for this guy, it's that. Do you understand what I mean by a list?
Yeah.
But if you don't know that,
It looks like
I've seen
amazing.
it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, before you try to investigate extra-physical phenomena, read everything you
Yeah,
can.
that's good advice.
As to how
This week on London Real, we have psychonaut Taylor Marie.
No, I haven't lost my mind. I've found it. I've really found who I truly am.
The psychedelics just kind of find me at the right time, do you know what I mean? It's not like I go out and search for them to kind of fix that problem. It just kind of happens.
The plant spirits had literally possessed my body.
My dad threatened to stop me at the airport with police.
Oh, Dad.
I've been working with these substances and, just exploring my consciousness and who I am.
I don't smoke it. I can't smoke it. So I had to do it intravenous, which is safe.
Now, anyone listening will be like, oh my gosh, Taylor, you're crazy. I mean, these are like serious experiences. You have a lot of balls.
This is death. Like, I'm going to die right now.
I'm scared to do DMT again, to be honest.
On Sunday, London Real presents Taylor Marie, Psychonaut.
I used to have a really big bag of fucks to give. Like a really big bag. And it seems to just have gone.